Cambodia is a great destination for the traveler or vacationer who is looking for the not-so-squeaky clean and glamorous excursion. Cambodia is a Southeast Asian country full of culture, a tumultuous past, and signs of a bright future. The weather is tropical, the food is a fusion of traditional Southeast Asian, Indian, and Chinese cuisines, and the sights are nothing short of epic. Cambodia will take you on a roller coaster of emotions before you reach the end. So get your bottled water. Oh, and don't mind the tuk-tuk drivers. They're going to ask you if you want to ride, even if you're disguised as another tuk-tuk driver. There are many things to do, but here are some of the attractions that brought me to the Kingdom of Cambodia. The Royal Palace is the residence for the King of Cambodia. If the structures look amazingly fresh and new, that's because many of them were demolished and rebuilt. Still, the complex is full of many buildings that reflect the culture of Cambodia. The most impressive sights are the Throne Hall, the Moonlight Pavilion, the Silver Pagoda, and the extravagant gardens throughout. This is a popular tourist destination for obvious reason. It's also conveniently located on the Riverside Boardwalk, so you can see a view of the Tonle Sap and Mekong River while you eat at one of the many foreigner-friendly restaurants nearby. I am one that only had limited knowledge of the Khmer Rouge killing fields. It's one of Cambodia's darkest moments and impossible to appreciate the true impact that this had on the people. Chong Ek is a preserved killing field site that will both amaze and depress you. With recorded walkthroughs of Chong Ek on headset, you're left alone and at your own pace to learn about the Khmer Rouge genocide as you're standing on the very grounds of one of the many killing fields that once existed. For me, it was actually being in Cambodia, interacting with the people, and then learning about the details of Chong Ek that really drove home the significance of this horrid, infamous event. Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, or S21, was once a high school that was converted to a prison for interrogation and ultimately further killings as part of the Khmer Rouge Genocide Initiative. It was eerily interesting to sense the contrast between recognizing the building as a school and then seeing the makeshift prison cells inside them. Countless pictures of prisoners and victims can be seen throughout, which really puts it on a personal level. There are photo portraits of some of the nearly 2 million people who had no idea what was happening in their lives, or why it came in the first place. It'll burn vividly in your mind the insanity of an event that most of us would have a hard time even relating to. After seeing the main attractions of Phnom Penh, a 7-hour bus ride will bring you to the other popular destination city of Cambodia, Siem Reap. Siem Reap is a city known for its cultural appeal and truly unique landmarks. The food is incredible, the landmarks majestic, and overall has a laid-back but fun vibe for a place to spend a few days. Showing all the temple structures of Cambodia would be impossible, but the popular ones are popular for good reasons. Angkor Wat is not only the most well-known temple, but also the biggest attraction in Siem Reap, and what brings most people to this city. It's a truly remarkable complex of temple buildings, and it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You could spend hours marveling at the grandeur of the buildings, as well as the minutiae of the wall carvings. It goes without saying that this is a must-see for everyone. I'd hate to follow up Angkor Wat and say that buzzing around on an ATV is one of my top highlights, so I won't. However, probably the coolest way to see the more organic side of Siem Reap is on a 4-wheeler tour. There are various length tours and each takes you deeper into the local native landscape to see how life really is away from the temples, foreigner bars, and souvenir shops. You also get to see the fields and open spaces that you can only get to on a motorbike. The cool factor alone is reason enough to jump on one of these tours. You will not regret it. Angkor Thom is a city with multiple temple structures within it. It's probably the second most popular temple destination in Siem Reap. The most recognizable features of Angkor Thom are the faces of Prasat Bayon. Pub Street is just as the name says. There is a time and place for everything, and at the end of the day, when you want to have a little bit of Western atmosphere, Pub Street will come to the rescue. It's a great mixture of bars and restaurants, but it's also surrounded by a fair share of local storefronts and restaurants, and of course, massage parlors. Maybe less known than Angkor Wat and Thom, Ta Prohm is also a UNESCO site and made the most authentic impression on me. Mainly because it hasn't gone through such extensive restoration as the other temples, and also because of the trees that have grown right into the walls of some of the buildings. Many visuals of Ta Prohm were also used in the movie Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. This is Tom Gates from the Red Dragon Diaries. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and follow me for more future adventures. Peace. Sumiyoshi Taisha, or Grand Shrine, is a great destination for the shrine and temple lovers out there. Shrines are for those who practice Shintoism and are often characterized by large archways as you enter the shrine. Taisha signifies that it's the center